Hey y'all. So it's the wee hours of the morning, and honestly, I don't even care who sees this, who don't see this. Um, but now that I've gathered my thoughts with what just happened not too long ago, I need to come back on here and say something because this YouTube journey is so new to me, and for someone to already, already, literally already, I just started this YouTube not too long ago. I mean, it haven't even been a year. And I just started going hard some months back. And for someone to try and play in my face is not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling at all. This message is for Anthony and for everyone that's involved in the situation. Like, the fact that you try to play in my face, I don't like it. And I have to address it in a more calmly manner. Now, when I talked about it before, I was not hype. I was just passionate about it. But I'm trying to talk about it in a more calmer fashion. Um, for you to throw mental health issues in the equation is really a low blow. Anthony, I'm talking to you because I have not blocked you yet or blocked you from commenting yet because I want you to see this. Number one, I take mental health very serious. I take mental health very serious. So again, for you to throw that in the situation that happened is really a low blow. It's a low blow. Just because you have mental health issues does not mean you don't know what you're doing and you're not very aware of what you're doing. You know what you're doing, you know what you did. And I don't appreciate the fact that you threw mental health issues in it. You want to know why? Let me tell you why. I have mental health issues. I have mental health issues. So the point that you're trying to make in that, the point that you're trying to make about that, and the way you try to throw that in the scenario because you got called out on your lies, you're so wrong for that. You are so wrong for that. You are so wrong for that. So wrong for that. You can't come on this whole big platform and make up a whole lie, and then once found out and you get called out, and then you try to turn around and make videos about people who's on here grinding, trying to come up, trying to make a way for themselves, trying to get, Janae was saying clout or whatever. And I'm saying clout from who? Clout from, I'm just a small YouTuber. Now, Janae, on the other hand, she's growing. She's at almost 1K subscribers. You may have been trying to get clout off of her, but Anthony, that's wrong. I don't care who you're trying to get clout off. It's wrong. Okay? I'll get to y'all comments soon. I just got to get off what I need to say because it was on my heart heavy, okay? For you to go make videos about us, for you to try and get, what you try to get our channels taken down already, and we new in the game, despite your mental health issues, Anthony, that's showing your character. Sir, I worked in a facility with mental health patients. I worked in a facility with mental health patients. And just because you have mental health issues does not mean that you do not know what you're doing. Now, I feel offended. I feel offended by you doing it. And you're probably watching right now like you were doing before. Granted, you did apologize on the last live, but you want to come at the people in the comments. You can't get on a big platform like this, make up a whole lie, get called out on it, and get mad at the people in the comments. You can't do that. Like, you gotta think about it hard. Take a look in the mirror, sir. Mental health issues and all. Take a look in the mirror, sir. Take a look in the mirror. Take a look in the mirror, okay? You gotta, I don't know. Like I said, and I know it's levels to mental health. It's levels to mental health. It's levels to mental health issues. It is. And so, honestly, we let you slide. We let you slide. Like, we let you slide for a couple weeks now. But it got to a point where when you started making up whole other people and making whole other pages, you just had to end up getting called out on your stuff. And I have to address you in this way because of the way how you try to carry things. Because of the way how you try to carry things. I had to address you in this way. And because I know you're watching. I was going to do a regular video, but you might not have seen that. I'm doing it this way because I know you're watching this way. I just don't, I don't understand it. On the last live, I was interacting with the comments like that. Right now, I need to get out what I want to say before I interact with the comments because I need for you to understand that you were wrong, sir. You were so wrong. Okay? Mental health issues is not nothing to play with, so you shouldn't even throw that around and say that we act like we didn't know you had mental health issues. Did we know for a fact? No, we did not. We didn't know for a fact. I knew something was off. Anthony. I did. But did I know for a fact that you had mental health issues? No. I knew something was off, though. I did. Okay? And you chose to come on our platforms, our channels, to come up with these whole lies. So because you came on our channels, you got called out on our channels. You played that role in our channels, interacting with the other people. So you got called out while interacting with the other people. That's on you. That is on you, Anthony. It is. It's on you. And I need for you to acknowledge that. You cannot blame the people in the comments about what you did. Let me see what y'all saying. I really needed to get that out. Emmy. It's okay, Emmy. Big Dog Trucking. Thank you, Big Dog Trucking. Rod, did you listen to what I was saying? You knew Big Dog Trucking? Thanks for joining my channel. Make sure you like make sure y'all like the live, y'all. I ain't either. I'm slow or you tripping. Big platform. What you talking about, Big Dog Trucking? Let her cook, dog. Above young booty. Among your beauty. Anthony, you got put on notice, boy. Yeah, and the thing is, I'm not even trying to come down on him. I'm not trying to come down on him. I just need for him to understand That it was that he did that. That he did that. He did that to himself. We did nothing to you, sir. We did nothing to you. Nothing to you at all. Now I need for him to understand that. I need for him to understand that. I need for him to understand that. That's just it. So Anthony, if you're watching, you said you took those videos down, so I hope you did, because again, you acknowledge you were wrong. But you can't get mad at people in the comments. You can't. You cannot get mad at people in the comments, Anthony. You tried to throw that in there in my last live. You cannot get mad at people in the comments because your truth came out. Your truth came out. Now, the question, had the truth not came out, how long would you have kept this going? Had the truth not came out, how long would you have kept this going? I'm curious to know that. Had the truth not came out, how long would you have kept this going? I'm so curious. I'm just curious. How long would you have kept it going? Inquiring minds want to know. Yes. Let me see. ORSO. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe trolling, mental health issues, as he said. I don't know which one it is, but he got called out. He got called out, and then he got upset, and then he, made videos saying that we act like we didn't know he had mental health issues. We didn't for a fact. You never came out and said it until you did that video. I knew something was off. I don't know about anybody else, but I knew something was off. Again, because ain't no real man gonna be sitting next to his wife giving birth and then be on somebody's live stream. And then the nail on the coffin is when you made up the fake page acting like it was your wife. And it got to a point where my girl had to call you out in her live. And that's when you got mad and came up with the whole thing. Oh, we knew you had mental health issues. You never said it. You never said it. You never came out and said you had mental health issues. Then we know something was a little off, maybe. But you never came out and said that, so you did that video, sir. So, if your goal is to be a content creator, be a content creator. I even gave you advice, and I need advice my damn self. When you was asking me, what do you do, this and that? I said, just make content. I said, anything is content. I told you anything is content. When you said you didn't know what to do. I said, anything is content. Just start posting on your channel. The people for you are going to come for you. Going to come and watch your stuff. That's just it. That's just how it goes. Who's for you is for you. You're going to find them. There's so many communities on YouTube too. If you have to get with some communities to help build yourself, do some networking. I do the same thing, okay? You didn't have to do all that to try to get your channel off the ground. You did not have to do that to try to get your channel off the ground. And I just want you to understand that. You know what I did? Picked up the camera, recorded, and I posted. Bam, my channel was started. That's all you had to do. You didn't have to try to come up off somebody else. You literally watched Janae grow from what? 400 subs. Now she's almost at 1K. And this is what you do. This is what you do. You try to bring her down. So I really want you to sit and listen to what I'm saying. I really want you to sit and listen to what I'm saying, Anthony, for real. I'm being so honest. Like, I want you to just sit and listen. Mental health issues and all. I want you to understand what you did and that it was wrong, and make a vow to not ever do that again to nobody else. Because you can redeem yourself. Just like I told you, I told you come to my last live and talk, and you did. But you still didn't. I feel like you didn't take full accountability for what you did. You did not. You started blaming the people in the comments. You started blaming the people in the comments. You said that you took the videos down. And then they told me you was screen recording what I was saying, which I don't care. I don't care about that because I wasn't saying nothing wrong. I was not saying nothing wrong. But one thing I'm going to tell you, Anthony, is whatever you try to do is not going to work. Because what God has for me is for me. And I just need you to know that. I need for you to know that. Because once I got off my live and I sat and thought about everything that everybody was saying, they were saying you was screen recording, you was doing videos about us, you was trying to get our channel, I don't know what you was doing, trying to get our channels taken down. Really, Anthony? Really? We are new here. Just like you're new and trying to, make something out of your channel. So what is the point in all of that? What is the point in all of that? You don't have to do it that way. Like Janae said in my other live, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it that way. And the crazy part is, we liked you for real. We liked you for real. If you had just sat back and you don't know what might have happened. But instead, you just want to go the other way and try to do videos to get traction and use mental health as the way to get traction. What you didn't know is I take mental health very serious. I take mental health very serious. So for you to be throwing that in, it really pissed me off. It pissed me off for you to say, oh, they knew I had mental health issues. That's wild. That's really wild. That you really try to use that for your videos and get some traction and try to call us out. Because we called you out on actual lies. Nobody was bashing you. Nobody was downing you, nothing. You just got called out blatantly on your lies. And that's just it. And as a person, as an adult, you just need to sit in it. Lashing out is not going to get you nowhere. Lashing out is not going to get you nowhere when you get found out about something. Okay? Just going to have to be okay with it at this point. You're just going to have to be okay with it at this point. And I thought I was done with it, but then once I cut off that live after the first initial hearing about the situation, and I sat with myself for a while, I needed to come back and say some more to you, directly to you. And I'm getting on live and talk to you because I know you're going to be watching. I know you're going to be watching. And I need for you to understand to not be throwing mental health in something just because you want some traction. I think that's wrong. Now, that's what you want your channel to be about, because that was clickbait content. And there's a lot of clickbait content on here. If that's what you want your channel to be about, go ahead. Because it was definitely clickbait. Because what you were saying was not true. Was not true at all. You did not tell us you had mental health issues. You didn't say nothing about mental health issues until you got called out on your lies. And I can't say that enough. I want you to get it in your head. I want you to get it in your head that you were the one that lied. You were the one that got called out on the lie. And then you got mad because you got called out on the lie. And that's really just what happened. And that is okay. Guess what? I'm going to give you grace. You're human. You're human. You're human. Humans make mistakes. But I hope in this situation that you don't make that mistake again. We make mistakes and we learn from them. We make mistakes and we learn from them. So Anthony, what I want to tell you is, I still want do your content. Start growing your channel. And I'm going to still tell you, anything is content. But not the way you just tried. Please don't go to nobody else's channels doing what you just did, try to do to us. Please don't start going to other people's small channels trying to gain trust and then start making up lies about your life. Again, you say you had multiple personalities. I know that's a thing. You still know what you're doing though. One thing I know about people with mental health issues, and a doctor will tell you this, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Having mental health issues do not give you a pass for being a liar. Does not give you a pass for being anything because you know what you're doing. It does not give you a pass. A pass. It does not give you a pass. You can still very well get called out on what you're doing wrong. Again, I've worked in a mental health facility with people on all levels of mental health issues. And they are still held accountable for the things that they do wrong. You do not get a pass because you have mental health issues for lying. You don't get a pass for that. You just don't. Okay? I just need for you to understand that. And I hope this situation is over, Anthony. I hope you let it go because I want to let it go. I really do. I want to let it go because this is not what I'm here for. I'm here to build a positive community of people. Not people doing what you just did. I don't need that negativity over here and I don't want it. I'm not with it. I'm not with it at all. And I really hope that you understand that. And I do apologize in my last live. I was told that people were steady commenting and I got off. I didn't see the comments. I don't know. Sometimes the comment section won't keep going for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, in my last live, I was told that I still had comments in when I ended it. And I didn't. I think I just wanted to get off anyway because, just so I can calm down a little bit. I'm not trying to have my blood pressure up for these type of situations. Like I already take blood pressure medicine. So I think I was just ready to get off the last live. I really was. So I don't know. But I did try to stroll up and I didn't see no more comments. So that was the reason why I had got off too. But I don't know. But I was told I still had more comments. So I don't know. But I don't know if that was the case or not. But I just had to come back on here and say that. Speak my piece on that. So moving forward, listen, you know what? And I went against my better judgment. Because again, like I said, I had a feeling that this guy was putting on, but I just let him put on. Anthony, I let you put on. I did. I was really giving you grace and giving you the benefit of the doubt. So I don't know what I'm going to do moving forward. If I see BS, I might just call it out in the moment. And that's how I used to be, but I was trying to change. I was trying not to just jump to conclusions and just think I know what I'm seeing or know what I'm feeling. But that gut instinct, that gut instinct is something else. That gut instinct is something else, honey. So I don't know. Moving forward, I might just not let nobody not be letting nobody play. I might just have to call people out on it in the moment, so that we can prevent this situation from happening. I might just have to call people out in the moment. I don't know. So I guess because this situation just made me look at things different now. This whole situation made me look at things so different now when it comes to this platform. You try and give people grace. You try to let people slide. And look what happens. Look what happens. Sometimes you just can't let people slide because they will try to play in your face. And then turn around and deflect and try to blame you. Y'all hear that? Sometimes you just can't let people play in your face. Because then at the end, they'll try to turn it around and deflect and try to blame you for what they did. Hey, Rising Phoenix, how you doing? So yeah, moving forward, I don't know how I'm gonna carry it. I don't know how I'm gonna carry it. So if I see BS, I might just call it out right then. If I see BS, I might just call it out right then. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. Thank you, Rising Phoenix. There's been a lot going on tonight, Rising Phoenix. We go look at my last live that I posted, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, moving forward, I just might call people out on their BS in the moment to prevent this situation from happening, because it was just a bit much for somebody like me who's just trying to navigate through this new YouTube journey. Trying to navigate through this YouTube journey, I do not need that type of BS. I don't need nothing that could possibly discourage me from stopping this journey. I don't need nothing that can possibly discourage me from wanting to not do this new journey that I'm on. I don't need none of those type of distractions, none of those negative distractions. I don't need none of them. So yeah, we'll see, y'all. But yeah, I had to come back on here. Absolutely. Please do not be discouraged and let not your heart be troubled. Thank you, Rising Phoenix. I'm trying to tell you. You try to give people grace. You try to let people slide a little bit. And it still, sometimes it just don't work out in your favor. And the good thing is I'm learning this early with this journey. Because now I know, like, I have to think harder about who I trust, even though I'm not meeting these people personally in real life, I still have to tread lightly. That's why I block everyone, because they don't deserve access. You're right. You're so right. You're so right. Oh yeah, I'm like that too in my life. As soon as somebody come in with negative, I'm talking about this. You gotta go look at my last live to see what I'm talking about. I don't even want to get deep into it right now because I've already talked about it. But go on my last live, you'll see what has transpired. Go view my last live, and you'll see what has transpired. It's insane. You just woke up. Take your time. It's not going nowhere. The live is gonna be there. Take your time. You don't have to rush. You don't have to rush over there and look at it. But if you want to know what I'm talking about right now, look at it whenever you get a chance. But yeah. But I had to come on here, and I went to go live and say it because I'm pretty sure Anthony is watching, and I want him to understand that I personally do not play with mental health issues. And I don't appreciate you throwing that in the scenario. I don't appreciate it at all. And I'm talking to you, Anthony. So, and I can only hope this situation is over with, because I want it to be over with. Like, at this point, it didn't even have to go this far. It didn't have to go that far. It did not have to go that far at all. It didn't. So. Well, yeah. So I just wanted to come on here and say that. Like I said, I was going to do a video, but I'd rather go live and do it. Humble me hype. I'm back. I shared this time. God led me to this word because, baby, you was talking to me for a second. Oh, humble me hype. Oh, well, I'm glad you got a word in. And listen, I just jumped on here because it was heavy on my heart to get this out because of the situation. I don't know if you was on my last live, but the situation that happened, I had to come on here and address it again while I was a little bit calmer. And I appreciate you sharing. I really do. But yeah, y'all, what God has for you is for you. Can't nobody stop it. Can't nobody stop it. You can't find your glasses, Rising Phoenix. You can't find your glasses. I can't live without mine. I'll be trying, but I can't live without mine. Not at all. But yeah, I had to come on here like I woke up to these texts, but these messages talking about, oh, he making videos about us. He making videos about us. He said he like We know he had mental health issues, and we did not know he had mental health issues. Did I think in the back of my mind something was wrong? Absolutely right. But he had not come out and told nobody he had mental health issues. He did not. I didn't see the last live, but this message was right on time. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome, Humble Me Height. And I'm so glad you received the message. The message is basically what God has for you is for you. Nobody can stop what God has for you, despite what they be trying to do. Despite what they be trying to do. And that's just it, and that's all. I just want to say that. Because I'm like, already? This type of stuff is going on already? Like, where am I going wrong? Where am I going wrong? I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm not doing nothing wrong. The devil will try it. He will. He will try. Try to do things to discourage you. Try to do things to make you stop the journey that you're trying to be on. But it's not going to happen. I'm going to keep pushing. Try to wean out the people that don't belong with me on this journey. And all I can do is hope that God allows me to see who don't belong on my journey. I really do. Because guess what? I don't care about the sub, the like. I will block you. Period. I will block you, period. Don't make no sense. But y'all, I'm going to get off of here. And thank y'all for joining my live. I just needed to get that off my chest. And hopefully we over with it. Let's cross our fingers. But I'll see you guys next time. And I don't say bye here. I say later. Later, y'all.